going on, Fight fans? This is Fight This from the Art of Fighting Without Fighting. So today, we're going to be talking about a boxing match that's coming up. It's going to be the boxing match between Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. They're going to fight at the Honda Arena in Anaheim, California. It's going to be on July 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. It's going to be a really good fight. It's a really good card. On the undercard, there's going to be Shane Mosley Jr. He's fighting a man by the name of Daniel Jacobs. And then Chris Avila is Nate Diaz's teammate, and he's also fighting that night. And he's going to fight Chris Avila versus Anthony Pettis, which is an ex-UFC fighter. Yeah, it's going to be a great fight also. And there's going to be like 2 other fights on there, but I really don't know too much about those the other fights. But yeah, this one's going to be real good. Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz, they're going to fight at light heavyweight. And it's going to be really interesting because Nate Diaz, he's 6 feet tall, and he has a 76-inch reach. And Jorge Masvidal is 5'11", trailing right behind him, and he has a 74-inch reach. So Diaz has 1 inch over Jorge Masvidal. His arm reach is 2 inches over Jorge Masvidal's arm reach. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Nate Diaz, he's a southpaw. Jorge Masvidal is an orthodox fighter. And yeah, it's gonna be really interesting because I know in MMA and in the UFC fight, Jorge Masvidal dominated Nate Diaz, but you know, he was able to throw kicks, knees, do takedowns, all that good stuff. So so all this is taken away from Jorge Masvidal. And he was pretty much gassed out because it was a 5-round match between Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. So Jorge Masvidal was just gassed out just for putting a whipping on Nate Diaz, but Nate Diaz, he didn't quit. It was just that cut that he got on his face, under his eye. So he got that cut, and they stopped it. It was the doctor stoppage. So with this one, it's gonna be really interesting. But right now I'm gonna do my little exercise, and after that I'll give you who I think's gonna win out of Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. right, folks, that was it for that little boxing session. I mean, I just studied a little bit, you know, nothing great. I still got to get some training big time. But anyways, I just had to do it, you know, just add a little flame to all this. But yeah, so back to it now. So Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, so I'm picking Nate Diaz, Mr. 209, man. Gotta pick him, man. Yeah, I just think as far as the stand-up goes with the boxing, he's more crisp with it, and he's already had a fight with Jake Paul. So he's already kind of like warmed up already. And Jorge Masvidal, he's just been kind of like just doing his own thing. And this is going to be his first professional boxing match. So, or amateur, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, they're going big. You know, they're on Famio, pay-per-view. But yeah, yeah, so Nate Diaz, I just feel like he's more of the fresher boxer. And from what I've seen, you know, his gas tank is just like, it's flawless. And Jorge Masvidal too, he's a savage also. But yeah, I'm picking Nate Diaz, man. Southpaw, his lead leg's gonna throw Jorge Masvidal off now since he can't kick the lead leg or do anything like that or try to take him down. So, so given with that, I mean, that the 2-inch reach advantage that Nate Diaz has and the 1 inch in height, I think that makes a difference also on top of the Southpaw stance. But yeah, that's what I'm going for tonight. I love Jorge Masvidal too, man. But like I said, I got to go with my guy, man, Mr. 209. And as far as the rest of the undercard, I'm not really watching like the Danny Jacobs one. I'm gonna watch the Chris Avila one and Anthony Pettis. But that one's gonna be kind of hard. I'm just gonna go with Chris Avila on that one, you know. And Anthony Pettis too. Like I said, I love those guys. I've been watching those guys for years. But I think I'm going for Chris Avila also. That's another 209 fighter. So that's what I'm going with, folks. And yeah, the press conferences, the build up to this has been wild. A lot of fighting going on. At first, it was just talking smack, and then it ended up like with Jorge Masvidal. He got well, Nate Diaz is a teammate from his entourage, Killshot. He's the guy that pretty much Jorge Masvidal grabbed by the hair. Yeah, well, I guess it was Jorge Masvidal's coach, Capateo. He kept on kind of egging him on and stuff like that. So then Killshot went after Capateo hit him, and then after that they fell to the ground, and then Jorge Masvidal grabbed Killshot by the hair and dragged him apart, hit him like a few times, and then the fight got broken up. But yeah, it was pretty bad. And yeah, Killshot, he was gashed on his face, and Jorge Masvidal, you could just tell, man, he was like, damn, I can't believe I started stuff with these guys. But he already knows what comes with fighting Nate Diaz, man. And like, if you're gonna say stuff, you know, just try to keep it positive. If not, you know, the entourage is coming after you, you know. Nate Diaz ain't like Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen, he don't need an entourage, like he says. Yeah, the dude's savage, man. But you know the way Nate Diaz rolls, folks. That's a Central Valley living. But yeah, that's what I'm going for, Nate Diaz, in the boxing match. It's gonna go 10 rounds, so I think it's a possibility. I think if Jorge Masvidal could put him away in the first few rounds, but once it gets past like the 5th round, man, I mean, good luck. I think Nate Diaz, he'll just like, you know, give him his pepper punches and, you know, win by, you know, win on the scorecards. But yeah, so if Jorge Masvidal wins, it'll be the first 5 rounds, somewhere in there. But if it goes past that, I think Nate Diaz got it in the bag. Okay, folks, so watch the fight. I'm gonna watch it. I missed out on the whole UFC thing that's gonna happen with Alex Poatan. He's gonna fight Jiri Prochazka. I didn't even get to cover that, man, because I just been so busy with stuff and just dealing with life itself, man. So this is I've been looking forward to this fight also. So, and maybe the next one I'm gonna talk about is well, the fights got switched up with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. So now Jake Paul's gonna fight Mike Perry. So that's the next one I'm gonna be talking about. Okay, folks, we'll catch you guys on the road. Enjoy life. Stay positive. Look at all this goodness. All this goodness right here on the railroad tracks. Going hard. All day, every day. Yeah, by the way, it's like 140 degrees today, and right now it kind of cooled down. It's like 100. So, yep, I'm getting it either way that it goes, folks. All right, like, comment, and subscribe, people. This is Clytus and the art of fighting without fighting. Late.